Hey guys, it's Mallard with another stamp video, and today, as you can see, we are near the end of the What's in the Box. This box in particular, we have more to come, and I thought it just might be fun to go through a few of these glassine envelopes, see what we can find. So normally in these What's in the Box videos, I have a lot of loose stamps. We reach in, we take a pile out, we look at them, pick out a few stamps that are pretty cool, some stamps that could maybe have some value. I go to my Scott catalogs, I find the value, I let you guys know when they were printed, all those little details. But we were actually kind of at the end of this little box here, so I thought, well, let's go through these glassine envelopes and some of these places stamps are stored, and we'll just see what we can find. So right off the bat here, these are some looks like some Russian stamps. These might be Russian military stamps. Not really sure. I know these were reprinted. I found a few of them. I think I found one genuine one, and then I found a ton that have been reprinted or are forgeries. So I don't think that's too important. We'll just set that back here. I am just going to keep the bin in front of me right here so you guys can see what I do. We'll move on. What do we got in here? Looks like we got some Great Britain, British Guiana, even Italian, India, another Great Britain. So I don't think anything super special. Let me see if I can make a few of them move. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in there worth me taking out and showing you up close. Yeah, we're going to move on from that. And guys, I actually haven't looked at this, so I don't know what's in here. Let's see here. We got a Nara stamp here. I'll zoom in for you guys. Somebody looks like they're casting their nets there, trying to get some fish. Don't know anything about that country. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like we got a nice Hong Kong envelope here full of some Hong Kong stamps. There might be some older ones in there. Hong Kong stamps tend to not be worth a ton of money unless they're the super early ones with a higher denomination. So if you have a Hong Kong stamp, probably not worth a ton. I have seen these listed online for like a few $1,000s, but I think those are just the trolls trying to get money for them. So if you see any Hong Kong stamps, my recommendation is that they are probably not worth a ton of money, but you still probably check them out if they have earlier ones. The earlier ones are going to have Queen Victoria on them. There are two different types of Queen Victoria stamps. There's one that's older, one that's newer. If you look at enough Hong Kong stamps, you'll be able to tell the difference. I, of course, don't have the two in my hand where I'd show you. Actually, let's do that. Let me see if I can find a new Queen Victoria and older Queen Victoria, and I can show you guys. Give me 1 second. In that glassine envelope, there actually was not an older Victoria there, so I thought I'd show you guys. As you can see between the two stamps, they are different. There is a different design on them. But if you look closely, you see this Victoria has a crown right there, and she's got her hair kind of in a bun, I guess. Of course, I'm not a hair expert. Don't ask me that. And then as you can see, this Queen Victoria has her hair a little more down. So that's how you can tell the difference just right off the bat. If it's an older one or a newer one. This is obviously an older one. I'll bring it in closer. Older one. She's got a crown, her bun. Her face is way more defined. This one, she looks a little older. She's got an earring in. Her hair is down, like I said. And, of course, the design is slightly different. But definitely be looking out for these Hong Kong stamps. Like I said before, this one probably isn't worth as much money as this one because this one is, in fact, older. All right, let me set these to the side, and we will keep going in this What's in the Box episode. Haven't found anything too interesting, obviously, but we're going to keep going. Who knows? Let's see. Here we got a halfpenny from the Falkland Islands. I know some stamps from the Falkland Islands can be worth some money, but I don't know about. I don't think these are worth anything. Moving on, looks like we got a stamp from Russia. Pretty common. Nice stamp from Korea. Have to add that to my Korean section of my stock book. This is in here. So I haven't looked at these guys, so I don't know what's in here. Looks like it's a lot of Italian stamps. The 1 lira. Looks like they're all bent in there too. Good little selection there though of Italian stamps. Oh, we got two here. We got one. It looks like Italian as well. Maybe Scott number 18. Somebody put that in there. Got a nice stamp from Sarawak. Just keep on moving. Oh, is this a war tax? Yeah, Jamaica war tax stamp. If you haven't looked at my Twitter, I actually have found three different variations of a war tax stamp on the Jamaica. Stamps just like this one. I thought it was pretty interesting. I don't know if I have one with a red overprint, but definitely something I need to look into. What do we have here? Looks like some stamps from Denmark, if I had to guess. It's on the top. So a lot of times you're going to have people reusing these Galatian envelopes, and obviously they had 5, 7, 10, looks like 12, 13, 21, 5 in here, and as you can see, there's definitely not that many stamps in here, so either someone picked out what they wanted, or it's just a used Galatian envelope. Moving on, looks like we got some stamps from Mexico here, and also one from Cuba, it appears. No, it's from Puerto Rico, so that's pretty interesting. This looks like just random. Looks like Great Britain. Looks like India. Looks Austrian there. Nothing too special. If we get to the end of this video and there's nothing, worth looking at, we'll definitely probably show you some of my stock books I've been updating. Looks like these are from Austria. No, because there's some. This looks a little more random in here. Let's look. All right, I'm going to open this guy up, and if there's anything interesting, I'll bring you guys back in. Don't worry, you guys didn't miss out on anything. Super common stamp from Austria. Absolutely nothing special. Moving on. Let's see. It looks like that's Great Britain, New South Wales. That's kind of... Would this one have an overprint on it? Yeah, look at that. We got 2 with overprints here. And then we do down here, it appears, have a stamp from Hong Kong. I'll just pull it up. Yep. A nice stamp from Hong Kong with a China overprint. Not super valuable, but still definitely going to add it to my stock books later. Stamp from Turkey. Again, nothing super valuable, but for some reason I put that there. I think I put this here. I did a video on how to identify stamps that you don't know which country they're from. I think this is from that. Just threw it back in the box. Pick these out. These are from Cuba. Nothing too special. Super common. Super big envelope here. What are these? Looks like we got some Austria stamps in here. Looks like we also have some... I think they're Austria. They're probably all from Austria. I'm not going to waste y'all's time opening this one up, especially since the last envelope wasn't super interesting. Moving right along. Yeah, got a nice stamp from China. Right here. Let's see, let me get this. Montserrat. Yeah, it looks like these are all from Montserrat. Sorry if I'm moving kind of quick. We do have a few stamps to go through, and I don't want to waste time on stamps that aren't interesting. New South Wales, Newfoundland, South Wales. Again, these are all stamps that we have seen before in previous searches, so I'm not, like I said, going to spend too much time on them. Brazil, Malaya. Looks like a stamp from Great Britain right there. What is this? Interesting. Yeah, sometimes, I think this is how they used to sell stamps. Back in the day, they put them on these sheets, they'd hinge them on, and you could probably buy a whole sheet, or you could just buy the individual stamp. As you can see, we got a lot of stamps from Italy up there. Some early ones. That might be interesting to look into there. And down here we have stamps from Sweden. Some earlier ones as well. That one in particular is in really nice shape. Light cancellation. But then, of course, those 2 Italian stamps at the top there, up here, some of the first ones. Looks like their hinges are pretty pulled off, which is why they probably were in this sheet. Fold that back over. I remember this one. This stamp's from Hawaii. I'm probably going to set this one aside because I think there's one more Hawaii stamp in here we're going to get to. But we'll go find the value of this guy. What else is hiding in here? Oh, it's probably from that other Cuban envelope they slipped out and snuck in there. So I'm going to set this one aside. We will get the value of that one. Got some stamps from Brazil. These might have been given to me and I threw them in here so I wouldn't lose them. Pretty cool. Moving on. Looks like we got some stamps from... some telegraph stamps from Spain. I'm just going off of that there. I can't see... It doesn't say Spain, but it is Spanish on there. So we are going to assume telegraph stamps from Spain. Pretty cool. Oh, wow. All right, now this is a very interesting one because I see a Persian stamp right there. We got a Uganda stamp right there. Kenya, Uganda. Kenya, Uganda. So this must be a lot of Kenya, Uganda stamps with a few other stamps mixed in. Like this one up here looks like he shouldn't be there. Let's figure out what he is. Oh, maybe it is supposed to be there. Transvaal. Yeah, Transvaal right there. I'll slip that one back in there just to keep it nice and safe. Let's kind of peek through. Oh, Ceylon, Kenya, Uganda. Yes, I'm just going to pick through. I don't think it's worth going through all of these. Yeah, it looks like a lot of Kenya and Uganda ones in there, if I had to guess. There's a Ceylon. All right, so cool. Definitely an interesting envelope. Nothing that I'm going to spend too much time on in this video. These are sweet. I'm assuming that's a Croatia overprint right there. I'm not 100% sure. These are overprinted on some stamp. I recognize it, but I'm not sure. It might be Ukrainian. I'm not sure. Just keep moving. Yeah, these are definitely stamps from Austria. Nothing special. All right. Nice selection here. That looks like that stamp is from Portugal. Yep. Oh, nice early Natal stamp there. Iraq. Ceylon, it looks like a corner of a envelope. Ceylon, Ceylon, Great Britain. Interesting. We'll keep moving. All right, got some stamps from Russia, and then one it looks like from China. Yeah, from China it looks like. Sorry, it's a little bit different, guys. I know I'm not going through it normally, but we are at the bottom of this one, so I'm just gonna get through with you guys. Some Brazil stamps here. Oh, I remember this one. Malaya. Oh, just tons of Malaya in there. I'm not going to look through all those. I do have a Malaya page in my stock books, but this is just going to take a while to go through and make sure I put them in the right places. I remember these stamps. So these are actually stamps from Djibouti. I don't have any other stamps from Djibouti, so when I found this block of 4, I decided to go ahead and save it. Probably not worth anything, but still pretty cool to find. Looks like we got some stamps from Turkey here. Ah, Pakistan. I'm wrong. 2 stamps from Pakistan, service stamps. Looks like a Spanish stamp there to me. Let's see here. Yeah, Spain. That actually looks like Mexico, but I'm assuming it's Spain. I can definitely see España down there. It looks like that one is also from Spain. Go a little bit farther. See here, maybe Mexico. It's always a guessing game whenever I get these envelopes. I have to try to figure it out. 10 centavos. Let's pull one out together and find out. This one right here. I'm assuming it's Mexico. It kind of looks Mexican to me, just off the look. Republic Chile? Ah, it's from Chile. Interesting. Oh, nice. Check out this overprint. Well, I'd end up tearing into this. Look at that. Check out that overprint. Nice. Cool. So I'll have to go through those and make sure they're from Chile. And I'm actually just going to kind of flip through these real quick. Get to, I know there's one more Hawaii. Yeah, see, as you can see, guys, I set aside the U.S. stamps because I do have to find the watermark. I'll also find the perfs on them. And I remember seeing this one. All right, so you guys might recognize some of these stamps. So these are actually stamps that I set aside to find their value in my What's in the Box videos in the past. And I set them aside because I wanted to make sure that I took time to put them back in the stock books. So, as you can see, Army Official right there. Let me see if I can get in there. There's a war stamp right there with Jamaica, Ceylon, Memo, and this is a super old Great Britain stamp. This one is from an older one from India. That one just had a cool overprint on it. And that one is from northern Nigeria. So yeah, so it's a cool way to end this video. I'm showing you guys these. These are all, like I said, previous stamps that we've gone through in these What's in the Box videos. These are stamps that I have found in my bins and I threw them in here and then have found the value of. I don't think any of them were super valuable. This one I think could have had a little value, but all the perfs are just yanked off, so definitely not. That Army official one is super special though too, because it is, you know, Army postage. But yeah, so I'm going to set that one aside, and just so we get something out of this video, I'm going to go find the value of this stamp from Hawaii. So you guys hang in there, I'll be right back. And we are back. It did not take me long to find the stamp. It was printed in 1884 or 94, I think it was 1894. I do recall, and it is only worth about $3 used. So not worth a ton of money, but I do have a Hawaii page started in my US stock book, so that's why I'll be putting this thing shortly. But yeah, I know this was a little bit different pace for you guys, but it's all good. I know you guys will still appreciate me still going through my bin, still searching all the stamps I just took out. I'm going to make sure now I'm going to go to my stock books and organize them, make sure they're all organized, ready to go, so we don't have to see those stamps again. I mean, as you can see, we still have a few stamps to go through in this bin before we get to the next one. But as always, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching.